Today, we're taking chicken skewers and upping the ante.
Grilled to perfection, then basted and finished off with some homemade white Alabama sauce.
Oh, folks, this is not your everyday finger-licking good chicken.
It is not.
It's not. It's more than that. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
By Grilling Chicken Loon.
Yeah, and finger licking good.
Finger licking good. Okay, so we're gonna get started.
Yeah, I've got a lot of chicken to skewer.
You've got some skewering.
So I'm gonna get started on that while you tell them
while
how we got
while
here.
I blather.
Yes.
Okay. So while he's busy doing that, let me tell you about these beautiful pieces of chicken. So now you can get just chicken breast and all, and that's tasty and all. And we've got kebabs that we've made; they're delicious.
Look at that.
But if
that's how I'm skewering.
So he's using metal skewers. So if you're using the wooden skewers, you're probably going to want to soak them in some water for about 20 minutes, just so they get nice and wet. Because these are going to go on the grill for a good hot grill for a little while. So you don't want
these guys are tough.
Yeah, and what's
this?
tough?
Well, this is not a sharp skewer, so
they're kind of dull.
Yeah.
So anyway, so really to get a huge amount of flavor, we are going with some dark meat. We're going with chicken thighs. It's just loaded with flavor. But what even going to amp up the flavor even more is that we are going to leave the skin on. So when these grill out there, that skin gets really crisp. It just melts into the meat. It's unbelievable. The difference of flavor.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. So now you may be thinking, how do you do that? So if you can find, and I don't think I've ever seen it, and I look everywhere. You would rather have boneless chicken thighs, but like I said, you want that skin because it's going to give so much flavor. It's really hard to find boneless thighs with the skin on. You can find boneless skinless, or you can find bone-in skin on. So what we do is we just get our skin on, bone in, and then you're just going to debone the thighs, and you just make sure you get a nice sharp knife, and just start to cut the meat into strips. Once you get it down to the bone, be very careful, don't cut yourself, but just cut as close as you can to the bone, and you're going to have these beautiful chunks of
There they are.
chicken.
Beautiful chunks of chicken.
Beautiful chunks of chicken. That's words to live by. That's awesome. Okay, so now the loon is brilliantly skewered.
I'm having a hard time. That's okay.
It takes a little bit. I know that sometimes those are.
I wish these were sharper.
Dull skewers.
Yeah.
I know. There's nothing worse than a dull skewer. Okay, so now, folks, this is so good. We're gonna make some Alabama white barbecue sauce.
Oh, yes.
I think it has some influence. It reminds me a little bit of the Carolina barbecue sauces, which are a little tangier. They've got a little bit of more of that vinegar punch to it, and they're not quite as thick and gloppy. This is really, really good. So we got it starting with a cup of good quality mayonnaise. I would bet if we were making this down in Alabama, we'd probably be using Duke's mayonnaise, but use whatever is your favorite. Okay, so now to this, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. There's that vinegar that gives that tang. Now this is going to give just a touch of sweetness. This is 2 tablespoons of dark corn syrup. I love it. It's similar kind of like in molasses, but we're going with corn syrup here. And then we've got, added another depth of flavor, we got a tablespoon of prepared horseradish sauce. We're going to add, we want to give just a little bit of spice, a little heat, so we're going to do a teaspoon of black pepper. How you doing over there?
Oh, I'm good. It's all right.
And we got a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and now we're going to add a little more heat. You can do more or less of this. This is cayenne pepper. I'm going to do a 1/2 teaspoon. If you want very little heat, just do a 1/4. It doesn't add that much heat. And then we're going to add, we need a little acid in here, so we're going to add, I just need about a teaspoon of this lemon juice. So that's, about like that, about a 1/2 of a lemon. Don't overdo it. And then I love this. These are pickled jalapeños. I just love adding this. I just think it's fun. I just finely chop them. It adds a little brininess, a little brightness. And the pickled ones, they're not so hot. And now we're just going to mix this up until it's fully combined. This is wonderful on really.
I am so concentrating over
You're doing a great job.
I'm sorry.
This is really good on any kind of grilled meat, grilled chicken, seafood, grilled vegetables. I don't cook with it enough because I'm always making just my good old Texas style barbecue. But every time we do this, we're like, why do we not make this more often?
I know.
Okay, so now
it's amazing.
This needs to go in the fridge and it chills for a minimum of an hour. But the longer it goes, the better it's going to get.
And I'm gonna take about 2 hours more trying
Okay,
to
I'm gonna put this in the fridge and then
Get your gloves on.
I'm gonna help you. Okay, you did a good job. I know
Well, that was a little bit.
it's a hassle. I know because we these
It's that
skewers.
skin
they-
too.
Well, they
the
don't.
skin is very tough.
No, it's not.
It is
Oh,
tough.
you're such a crybaby. Anyway, just these skewers are not very.
I am not a crybaby.
Well, you can be. You're going to be crying happy tears of joy when
Yes.
you eat this skin that you're complaining about. So now we've
that's-
got some oil. Some don't turn them over.
All
yet.
right.
Now we're just going to lightly season these with a little salt and pepper. I got some good old coarse sea salt here. That don't overdo it because these things are loaded with flavor. And then we got some crushed black pepper.
Put that all over there.
Yes.
And then I'm going to turn these over. Don't touch them, Chris.
Okay.
And then so, Chris, what I'm saying is that the skin is not tough. It's tough because these things are dull.
Right, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
That's what caused a lot of trouble. I'm not trying to be a crybaby.
I know. No, the wooden ones actually have more of a pointy.
Did you get them all?
Almost.
Oh, I was too busy doing this. Did you get this?
Yeah. I got
oil on all of them?
I got the oil on all of them, just to make sure.
Yeah, do these last two.
Okay, all right. Now we're going to be done with this oil because it's got raw chicken meat in it.
Well, that's okay. We were done with it anyway.
I know. Okay, so now we have got our grill fired up to a nice hot grill. We're going to put these over direct heat, and we're going to turn them. They'll probably go about 15 to 18 minutes, and when they're almost done, we're going to grab that Alabama white sauce, slather it on, and these are going to be, anyway, you'll see.
Oh, y'all. I can't believe, actually, it's cooler outside than it has been. So
yeah, it's only like 104.
Y'all look at those stunning.
These are beautiful. So let's just quickly tell you what we did. We had our grill nice and hot. I put these over direct heat. They don't take long because it's brown meat and it's dark meat and it just cooks quick. So after about 10 minutes, you may need to get some heat resistant gloves, some tongs to help you because you're working over a hot flame.
They saw everything.
I know. So I'm just saying you don't have to. I was saying I did it. Anyway, so then after about 5 minutes, then I got some of my Alabama sauce and I just brushed it all over there and then I flipped those over and let them go for a little bit longer just to kind of cook in. And now I am going to add just a little more of this just because I can't resist. And I'm going to put some on your plate too.
And that's a spare. That's not the one that's been outside basting.
No. Yeah. You want to discard the one that you were using out on the chicken out there. Although the chicken is pretty much cooked.
Chris.
I know. This is exciting. So you serve this at...
Is it hot?
Well, it's a little bit hot.
Here, let me.
So it's about to,
It's not hot.
when we're filming this, it's about to be Labor Day weekend, which is here in the States, which is a huge grill reason to get together and grill.
Look at those.
Anytime you're having guests over, this is always such a crowd pleaser. All right, let me give you
Chris,
a little more.
Are you done talking?
Well, I'm just telling people when is a great time to do this.
That's just a little. Hello. Come
well,
on.
you got this whole bowl here for dunking. Okay. So now we like to just to give it a little pop of color plus a little flavor, just some chopped chives. What? You're gonna get to eat, I promise you. And then just for another little pop of flavor, some little red pepper flakes. That looks like something you'd get at like a fancy schmancy restaurant.
All right, here, come on, get yourself together.
You go ahead.
Here, let's let everybody see your food from above.
Yes.
There we go.
I'm gonna put a little more of my Alabama white sauce on here. And I'm telling you. And then when you take that first bite, it's like, okay, this is not your everyday chicken kebab.
I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna take off my kebab, if I can do it.
I'm just gonna use my fingers.
Oh, look at you.
I mean, they cool off pretty quickly, but you want to serve them piping hot. Like, oh, this is perfect.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, my
guys.
goodness.
Okay, hold. I just got, oh, there we go. I got this kebab all
Just
empty.
use your fingers. They're not that hot.
Oh, well, all right. Well, I want to be a little
They're cooked.
not messy.
Oh.
There you go. There we go. I'm
Why
going to go
start
in.
now. Oh, I'm using my fingers.
I know you are.
Okay, I got my own little bowl so I can double dip. I mean, isn't that amazing? I've never had a chicken kebab that is that delicious.
Oh.
It's the fried skin.
Oh.
It's like you're eating little chunks of fried
Oh,
chicken.
and this sauce.
And the sauce, the taste.
Oh.
You guys, oh,
I'm
My
telling you. Wow, those are so good. Those are not.
beyond.
They're my new favorite. They're my new favorite. Wow. You made these a little while ago, and I don't remember them.
A long time ago. I know.
I would remember these, so obviously you improved them.
Well, I'm always tweaking.
These are 100,000% Loon approved.
You guys, you serve these to your guys at your, or bring them. You can get the kebabs already, the skewers already ahead of time. Wrap them, keep them in the
All
fridge.
right, I'm just gonna use my fingers.
Yeah, just use your fingers. That's what it's meant to be a little messy. And then they grill up quickly. You will be the rock and roll star of the block.
That sauce. That sauce. Y'all,
It makes it.
make the sauce.
Make the sauce.
Make the sauce.
We love you guys so very much.
Yum!
All right, everybody. Well,
Go,
we got
go
skewers.
skewer a chicken.
Bye, everybody.